Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, training, life, and asking the essential question, where's the finish? WTF.
And welcome to Where's the Finish podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Shae.
And today we have with us Luke Vidal and Nicole Kay, two of our wonderful Florida runners who have been tearing up the trail for the last year or two and winning everything. So I'm really excited to have you guys on here and to talk about the journey that you've been making and all the cool stuff you've been doing. So welcome.
Hello.
So, we typically like to go through a little bit of your running history and talk about some of your big races. You had, Luke, you've had so many big races this year. It's kind of hard to nail down one that I really want to talk to you about. So we'll just kind of get a highlight on them. But, you guys come in here as a package deal. So tell us a little bit about yourselves. We'll start with Nicole. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself. First of all, tell us about who you are and your little running background and history.
So I was born in Cape Coral, Florida, born and raised here in Southwest Florida. We just started running. I used to run and do the turkey trot every year with my girlfriend in high school and college. And we hadn't done it for a few years. And then she called me up and said, hey, do you want to run again? And I asked Luke, and we started running. And then it became my New Year's resolution to run a 5K a month. So Luke and I would run once a month, only once a month, and run a 5K.
Nice.
And then I started getting into a run group locally and then doing more races. And
so is it like, wait, you guys run all the time? You don't just run like once a month? It's surprising they trained.
Luke just ran once a month. Luke just ran once a month. But
What's the 5K?
Luke would only do the 5K.
Well, I think it's really funny that, you kind of dragged Luke into running with you, though.
He blames it all on me.
That's what I've heard.
She was at run club all the time, so I never got to see her. And so I'd go like once or twice a month usually, and then we'd run our 5K. But we were both getting really fat. So,
you're only allowed to admit that about yourself. You can't say we both. You can say I was.
No, we were both.
We were fat and happy, and so that's why I thought it'd be a good New Year's resolution to do a 5K a month.
When was that? Like what year?
2019, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, probably 2019.
So yeah, y'all been hammering at the running for a little while then.
Where'd you guys meet at?
Yeah, tell us your story. How you guys are? How long have y'all been together for?
13 years.
Yeah, it'll be 13 years this year.
Oh wow!
Wow!
Congratulations.
Yeah, quite a while. Yeah, I don't know. My brother was in town. I lived with roommates. It was like I'd been in Florida. I moved from Nebraska, and I'd been here for 8 or 9 months. And we went to a real shitty dive bar called the Buddha in downtown Fort Myers. And, I'm young. I got zero game. I'm scoping out the crowd. And she was the only attractive one in there because it's a dive bar. I wasn't going to talk to her, but I ended up buying drinks for my roommates and my brother. I was standing at the bar waiting to pay. And she comes walking up and is like, oh, you bought me a shot. And I'm like, no. Bought them for my friends, but I'll buy you a shot, so I ended up buying her a drink.
Yes, I did.
It was a lemon drop. I remember.
No, you did not buy me a drink.
Okay, maybe
she stole one then.
No. He didn't buy me a drink. I told him he was too young for me.
She did. Either way, she walked out of the bar. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess that's the end of that. Sucks having zero game. And then I'm standing there talking to my brother and my roommates and continuing to drink. She comes strolling back in the bar, comes right up to me and says, you're going home with me.
Oh, dang.
Okay. And I told him, I'm like, all right, I'm out of here.
No fight in that dog. No fight at all.
I went home, and then
We've been together ever
Been
since.
together ever since.
Nice.
That's a great story.
That is a nice story.
That is awesome.
I mean,
She
listen,
chose you, bro. That's what happened.
I don't hear too many
The next
successful.
morning, she was telling me she didn't know why she was showing me pictures.
I wasn't going to talk to him ever
She
again.
never, and I said, well, can I at least give you my phone number? And then she never left.
Aww.
You don't hear too many dive bar success stories, so
Yeah.
that's nice.
You know, Tyler had a dive bar success
He did.
story
He
too.
did. Yeah, Tyler met his wife in a bar. She was the bartender, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I date the bartender.
I don't know if that song.
The best person, you get discounts.
That's so funny.
That's so funny. So y'all went from now. You know, one of the things I remember hearing something that Nicole said. One thing she really liked about you was the size of your arms.
I did not. I did not think you were going that way.
I didn't either. I was
think you were going that
like,
way. I was like, ooh.
I'm about to. Your finger was on the "Come on, Joe" button.
Come on,
So
Joe.
you probably, I'm assuming, Luke, that before you were a runner, you've probably been a little bit of a gym rat before.
That's why I hated running, because fuck with your gains.
Oh yeah. So when did you start lifting weights and training in the weight room?
When I was probably 15 and played high school football for a very good high school. And I was taking like 2 periods of weight training every semester throughout high school. And I used to be obsessed with it. And yeah.
Did you
loved it.
Did you ever compete in anything? Like any
No, I never did that. I just
no bodybuilding, no powerlifting, no CrossFit, no competition. I mean, even in high school, they usually had like weightlifting competitions. Whenever you were doing that,
yeah, we didn't have like powerlifting or weightlifting in my high school. It was a football high school.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, very Midwest.
yes, exactly. It was football and wrestling, and no weightlifting, but I did weightlift a lot. I mean, you kind of were forced to take weightlifting if you were on the football team. So I don't know.
Raised on cornbread. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Farmer strong.
He was very, very muscular when I met him. Very.
Yeah, well, he's not tiny now. I'm just saying. So I'm sure that running will take some of that muscle away, but not all of it.
Well, I'm about 60 pounds lighter than I was when I met her. So.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So would you say that was because you lost weight because you lost fat or lost muscle?
Muscle.
Yeah, I'd like to see a 60-pound heavier Luke. You had to
No.
No.
I like running too much.
So did you find out about running? I mean, through Nicole. I mean, that was how you started it all.
100%.
Yeah. So we signed up, my friends, I signed up for a half and I ran the half and they asked me to run another half. So I signed up for another half and I said, hey, do you want to run this half? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, it costs more. So you're train, you're not going to be able just to show up and run. It's not a 5K. So he ran the half, he crushed it. And he's like, I want to run further. And then a few months later, he ran his first full. And then ever since then, he's been hooked. Just longer, further, faster.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you've ran pretty
It
much.
was like just
Uh-oh, you're cutting out there.
What?
Oh, we lost you for a second.
Can you hear me now?
Oh. Yes.
Okay. All right. Great.
yes.
So I was going to ask a question here. I know
Sorry.
you've ran a lot of things, pretty much all over everywhere. What is like the one event that you were like, this was my race? Like this was it for me. Like what was that big moment for you?
Like my favorite,
Yeah, like what was
or
your
when I got hooked.
like I would say what would be your favorite? Like what's your favorite one that you've done and you were like everything just clicked, everything just worked well?
I mean, lake to ocean, I just love everything about that. My last time running it, my second time running it, which would be my last, I got second. I crushed my 100K PR.
And isn't it
And I
mostly
just love
like
that
lots
course.
and lots and lots of water?
It depends the season. The first time I ran it was last year, the winter edition, and it was super wet. That one I did all right. It was a great experience because I ran with Andrew Barrett the whole time. So like I learned a shitload. I was pretty brand new to ultra running then, and the second time I ran it was last year, and it was super dry.
So how'd
You did that in 12 hours and 12 minutes. That's crazy.
That is fast.
That's
Yeah.
fast.
So how'd you find out about ultra running? I mean, did you just kind of wander into it, or was you looking for longer races, or did you meet someone else that was doing it? How'd you find about ultra?
Well, I guess after my first marathon, which was 2022. I had hernia surgery, so I was off of work for 2 months, and I read a shitload of books about ultra running because I wanted to go further after that marathon. And I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome. And then, yeah, we saw Joe's Skunk Ape Night Run, which, isn't longer than a marathon, but it was a trail race, and I wanted to get into trail racing because all the books I had read were about trail ultras. So
you did like the Born to Run,
oh yeah,
all that stuff.
We have an extensive library because I did nothing but read books all day long.
So I went through this phase when I found out about ultra, where I was watching every YouTube video and every documentary on the internet about ultra running and all the big races, and started salivating at them. Did you ever go through any of that?
Yes, that was during the same time period. I'd never even ran over 26 miles, and I'd read all these books, watched a ton of videos. I saw like Mike Albert's videos, and it really it grabbed me, and I'm like, this looks awesome. I've loved the outdoors since I was young, and I just wanted to be out on the trail, for as long as possible, and I enjoyed running, so it just seemed to mesh really well, and here we are.
Yeah, and like almost everywhere that Luke runs, I know either Nicole is either there beside him, crewing him, or she's actually running one of the other distances at the race. So
I love it. It's so great.
You're doing she's doing some great stuff too.
Yeah, I enjoy getting out on the course and seeing what he's going through, at least for a portion of it. So just like he said, he got me books on crewing and this and that. So I've learned a lot by going out and seeing other people crewing and reading, and just so we have a box. Tonight I was working on getting the box ready for this weekend's race after across Florida. So I'm the one that does all the spreadsheets like Shae and everything. Yeah. I'm the one. He just runs, and I just help him make it as much fun as possible. So I haven't learned much about feet, Joe, but luckily he just keeps me away from his feet.
So
my feet are low maintenance.
I was going to say, I heard that how many toenails do you have right now?
I have 5 total right now. 2 are flapping like car hoods. So soon to be 3.
Oh my!
There are ways to lose toenails every time you run. There are some things you can learn to save them toenails.
What? I don't
know.
need
He has a
toenails.
collection. We have little shot glasses that we put our toenails in.
No, I gotta see it. Go get it.
You write the race on it, so you know which ones they're from. But we have quite a little collection of lost toenails going on in our house.
Okay, are you joking?
No.
Are you sure you're not joking?
My shot glass is probably at least almost full.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there is this thing in like cross stitching and knitting and everything like that called an ORT jar. It's ORT, other remaining threads. So basically you have like an ORT shot glass that's other remaining
Toenails.
Other removed toenails.
We have more shot glasses.
All right, I want to see it.
You're gonna send us
You want-
pictures.
Oh, he's gonna go get it right
Okay.
now.
I'll
Yeah.
send you a picture because it's high up there.
Yeah, you'll have to
All
send us a
right.
picture of it. That's
Oh, man.
fantastic.
Do your guests, when they come over, do they know what they're looking at up there?
No, because it's up on like this metal rack that we have built, and it's like I have to like stand on my tippy toes to drop them in.
On your tippy no
On your
toenails?
tippy no toes.
My tippy toe no nail. Yes.
Your tippy nubs.
I mean, unless we tell you, you don't know that we just have toenails hanging around, you know.
Yeah.
So Nicole, what was your
This is like serial killer behavior. I'm just saying.
well, they're saving them for their cauldron, so when they're making their witch's brew, they can just drop a
There it
toenail
is.
in.
I don't know. It'd make a cool candle.
Make a blood red candle.
man.
I
put
love
some
this.
toenails
I love
in it.
this so much.
If you want to see this picture, it's not going to be on the post. It will be on our
be on the
website. You can check it out there.
So I want to bring it back to Nicole on your running. So what has been your longest distance run? Because you're working your way towards Ultra too, right?
Oh, she's
So
done
I
it.
so I did the Skunk Ape 50-mile last year.
Okay.
That is my longest distance. And then I did the Bulldog, which was the 12-hour. I did a 50K there, running around the track. And then I have Grayson Highlands coming up in May. I'm signed up for the 50K.
Oh, that's going to be a fun race for you. I think that's a beautiful area. I've hiked up there, and that's just the ponies and the Heath Bald Mountains, and that's just really lovely up there. So I remember not that long ago though, y'all were out at Tahoe, and you actually went out to Tahoe to run a race out there, and then Luke, you jumped in and did some pacing for Joseph Fuller, one of our friends of the podcast too.
Yes, I did. That was just happened to work out perfectly, and yeah, I told her, I'm like, oh, Joe's out there doing Tahoe 200. Like he asked me to crew him or pace him for a little bit, and she's like, do it. I'm like, what? Was not expecting that. That's what I wanted to hear, but.
So I'm trying to do a half in each state. So we happened to be out in Tahoe running a half. I didn't realize that's when Tahoe 200 was going on.
Not a clue.
So we were like flying out on Thursday or whatever. And I was like, oh, it's Wednesday and Joe's posting about Tahoe 200, huh?
Yeah, I mean, kind of where I was going with that was like, you're picking up some hard. I mean, that cannot have been an easy race out there. I mean, there's a lot of elevation wherever you're at, right?
Yeah, they bust you up the mountain and then you had to run down it. And then there was rolling hills and got to the bottom. But it was beautiful running by the lake the whole time. It was really a great experience.
So how many states do you have left?
Oh, we only have like 5.
Oh, okay. You got a lot left.
Yeah, we started off strong, and then Luke's gotten into so many ultras that really eats a lot of our time. But we did do the 4 corners, so the quad marathons where we ran a half marathon 4 days in a row in each one of the 4 corner states. So that was a lot of fun.
Cool.
And it knocked out 4 half marathons.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and I know there's also like one of those groups that does like, I want to say it's the Mainly marathons. They have something similar to where like each day over like 4 days, you go to a different one. That's kind of like a New England series.
Yeah.
I've heard of that one.
I've looked at several different ones. Those ones are short loops though. So
no.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like a short loop. Give me something different to look at.
If you're going to mark it off, you want it to be like a destination.
Yes,
For
exactly.
sure.
I'm trying to get us to go to different states because a lot of times we keep going to the same state. So trying to explore and venture out, but I might have to kind of adjust it where it's to run an ultra. Like I didn't want to travel for a 5K.
Yes.
So it needs to be at least a half marathon distance, but like we're going to go to Virginia for Grayson Highlands. And I mean, we've been to Maine and, we have Cocodonas on our list for next year.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to go out.
So you can call it at least a half marathon in each state. There you go. So you're not doing less than a half marathon. You are getting a half marathon, and then you're doing some more.
Exactly. So.
Yeah. So it sounds like y'all just listed off some really big stuff that's coming. I mean, I know you're going out to Nebraska to do some running. We just talked about this a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to go up. We're going to do the Cowboy 200 this year. So that's kind of my birthday trip. So we're going to go out and he's going to...
And it gives me an excuse to go home and see my mom.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Because I'm from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Lincoln. So have you done the Lincoln Marathon? Did you go back
I
for
have
that?
not, because I did not. I hated running when I lived there. I moved down here when I was 26, probably. So I've been here 14 years. But yeah, no, it's on my list. I would like to do that marathon. It's cool because it runs in a lot of cool spots in Lincoln. So,
well, you just recently did your first multi-day race, right? With the Across Florida 200.
yes.
So what do you think of the multi-day race format? Do you think you're going to like that better than like the 100-mile distances, or what's your thoughts on it so far?
Better than 100-mile distance? I wouldn't say better. I liked it just as much. I mean, I think Cowboy is going to be a little different because it's just going to be me, and I'll be pushing myself. It'll be more of a race than an adventure, but 100-mile, I love 100-mile distance. It's my favorite. Go out there, get it done, try and get it done.
So, question for myself. How do you get to the point where you enjoy 100 miles?
I don't think Kevin has found that.
Because I haven't got there yet. So I'm excited to hear how you enjoy that.
I don't know, man. Maybe something's wrong with me.
I mean, he got done faster than you got.
Oh, that's true.
So
yeah, you got done a lot faster than me.
Yeah, he didn't have enough time to do the suffer.
Yeah.
Yes, that definitely changes things. I prefer to be done sooner than later.
I feel like we all do, but sometimes that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, what is your 100-mile PR?
I think it was long haul this year. It was definitely long haul this year. It was like
18:35.
Sounds about right.
Shae's over
Sorry,
here. Got your ultra.
But, you know,
I have a thing that I have to have ultra sign.
Here's the thing. We're no longer going to ask about time in his races. The new question is going to be how many toenails went into the shot glass during long haul 100. That's the new question.
You from long haul?
No, actually, probably a majority of the ones that are coming off now, for whatever reason, long haul every year, well, since last year, just destroys my toes. I don't know what it is. That's like, I didn't lose any after Georgia Death Race. I didn't have many to lose, but like the mountain races, no problem. The flat courses, like that flat fast, destroys my toenails. I have no idea why.
You'd think it'd be different because if you're going downhill, you'd have more hitting of the front of the toe box, but
you would think, yes.
Yeah.
Are you adjusting your shoe? Is there a different shoe you're running in for those races?
No, I'm pretty trail shoes wise. I wear like 2 different models of shoes, same size.
What do you wear?
My favorite would be Salomon Pulsar Pro 2 because you don't have to, you don't got to wear like a gaiter because they have the it's kind of like a sock fitting around the ankle.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite, and they're a quick, light shoe. They have a really nice just roll to them. And then my other ones for like slower miles would be the Salomon Ultra Glides, the 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. I've got a couple pairs of both.
Nicole, what's your shoe of choice?
So I wear
Brooks, baby.
Yeah, I wear the Ghost or the Launch and the Brooks.
Nice. Those
And you have all of your toenails.
Right now I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I've only lost 2 toenails ever, so.
Was it in running, or was it because you stubbed your toe on something?
No, it was running. So I think I lost one my first marathon, and then I think I lost one my second marathon. So I've only run 2 marathons, and I think I lost a toenail in each of them.
So a faster race for you too, probably then also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys coming back for Skunk Ape this year? Skunk Ape 150 mile?
No, it's too close to Grayson
It's
Highland.
the week before Grayson Highlands, so I don't think we're going to make it. But I saw his post about volunteers needed. So.
That's a wonderful segue. If you guys are listening to this pod, please go and volunteer. We are in desperate need of volunteers for this race.
So, yep, this is the Skunk Ape 150 mile races, and there are several aid stations that need some people that will give love to runners as they come through.
Throw food at them, throw drinks at them, throw words at them.
And all the aid stations at Skunk Ape events are like parties. So you come hang out and just party for a
We this last weekend, Kevin and I went and volunteered at Fool's Run, not Fool's Run.
No, I'm wearing the shirt.
Yeah,
Long play.
Yes. So it was super fun. We were at aid station 2.
Yep.
And so people would come around. They were at like mile 11 when they hit us. They had to do a loop and come back, and then they were at like mile 25.
Yep.
And so we had, the music blasting.
You're right. The road crossing.
Yes.
No, not at the road crossing.
No,
that's
aid station 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where Nicole was.
Nicole and Greg were out
Nicole and dogs.
Yeah.
And Greg.
Rooster. And Greg. And so we were out there, and it was extremely funny, not funny. So there was a woman, and I won't name names. So when you leave, so basically it's like you do the loop, and then go back. Well, at one point when you're doing the out, you do this kind of little jog around to add some distance. And it kind of looks like a little loop. And so she left, and then 40 minutes later, she shows back up again. And she was coming from the wrong direction. And we're like,
oh no.
Like, why am I here again? We're like, I don't know. You need to go that way. And so about 45 minutes later, she comes back again. So, and the second time she came out, I'm like, what mile are you at? She's like, I'm like, what? She was at like
33,
30, she was at
34.
33.
Yeah.
And this is a 33 mile race, and she was still like 10 miles to the finish.
Ooh.
So she ended up with like 40 miles.
Yeah.
And so then,
sucks.
so then after we volunteered, I still had to get my run in. I had 4 miles. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just run to the other aid station. And then it was also just like, okay, well, then I can go ahead and I can see where she got on the wrong trail or how that happened. I don't know how it happened. I have no earthly clue, because I'm going down and I see where it came out. And so I can see when they came out, where it pointed the correct way. And then if you look down, you see a big giant X, a sign with a big giant X. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, she couldn't have accidentally done that one. So then I kept going, and then I see another one with a big giant no X. So she ignored one of those no X signs, not once, but twice, in order to get to us. She saw
actually
us,
4
everybody.
times.
Some people are just directionally challenged, or they get so zoned into what they're doing, they tunnel vision and don't see what we had. So, last year we had the Skunk Ape 100, and we had the berm 2.0 and the loop around that. We had signs telling you turn right here when you're leaving the berm, but a lot of other people just went ahead and kept doing another loop, and we're like, there people are like, no, there's no sign. We're like,
I did that thing once, I was done.
Yeah, once is enough.
I'm
for
like,
me.
there's the sign. Next this year when we're marking the course, we're gonna have there's a turn coming up ahead. Don't forget the turn. Here's the turn. Did you miss the turn?
You're going to be very sad if you didn't turn.
The berm 2.0.
Well, I missed long play this year. I volunteered out the last 2 or 3 years at that race, and I always have a great time at that one. But
the guy we met that was at our aid station was Hap.
Hap. Yep.
Hap?
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you know Hap.
I do know Hap.
So he's a very cool guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be in his condition and shape that he's in at 76, I think. Or
he is
71.
He's still
71.
going. He goes. He does a lot of these.
Yeah, he's got Umstead coming up, so he's trying to get a finish at Umstead after. I think he said it was his 6th attempt.
6th attempt.
Yeah, he always goes out with his 2 water bottles if you see him out there.
Yeah.
So but my wife had just got back from a cruise, and I hadn't seen her for a week. And I'm like, let me just stay home this week. And I have been making an effort to not be gone every single weekend doing something race related, but
it's tough. I'm sure you guys can relate because,
I'm getting too much time away from home, so I need to be home some. But I just love it. So I know that the next month or so I've got just about something going on every weekend.
Yeah.
So my March through April, May, I mean, I was planning out travel or looking at travel and looking at airlines and figuring out my budget for. I'm like, I got to fly somewhere in July, August, September, and October.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that's one of the big things of like if you're doing races and you want to go places, like you still you have to think of all the logistics. And like we're lucky here in Central Florida because a lot of them are drivable, but you guys are down south, so
yeah, it's
a lot of it becomes quite a drive no matter where you're going.
They're all a drive.
Yeah.
You guys ever need a place to stay? You guys can crash at my house anytime.
Yeah.
We all have guest rooms.
Yeah.
We offer it up all the time, and people typically don't take me up on it, but I have the guest room. You guys stayed at our place for the Across Florida 200, and you always have always welcome at our place too.
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
It was nice.
So tell me about the Across Florida 200. How'd that go for you?
It was a ball. I loved it, man. It was scenic. It was ran through, mostly woods and some sketch ass towns and
I went to Palatka.
I'll never go back there again. No, steer clear.
Well, luckily the new course route doesn't go through all of that ghetto Palatka stuff. It stays on trail for the majority of it reroutes through Rice Creek now.
But does it still go through the place where I saw people doing crack on the
It
sidewalk?
does. Yes, it does.
Through St. Augustine. Yeah, it'll still follow the road to St. Augustine. But
where do you see somebody doing crack in St. Augustine?
Yeah, so it was right as we were coming into
the I-95
from Vermont Heights
underpass going underneath the interstate there.
It was before.
It was before that.
Was it before that?
Yeah,
It was in between Vermont Heights and I-95.
I was gonna say, going over that last bridge, there was like a homeless town underneath the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Well, y'all finished in the daylight, so I didn't see it.
It's a shithole down there, but yeah, that looks sketchy. That's the only place I could imagine in St. Augustine, people smoking crack in the. You never know during the night.
I really had fun watching y'all's strategy for the course, and I talked.
Before you jump in, we got to explain who y'all are because you guys did something really different, kind of cool, special. Of like, we have had several groups, but you guys had a different plan as far as how your group approached it.
Who was in your group?
That would be my coach, Scott Hoover, coach and friend, Scott Hoover, and Arian Racone.
Yeah.
And just two close friends, and we kind of just set out to. We weren't trying to break a course record or anything. We really had as long as I was to work on Monday, we were good. We had no set schedule. Like me and Arian were kind of talking about kind of pushing along and getting it done in 3 days. But, you're only as fast as everybody else in the group. So it kind of got extended, but it wasn't a bad thing. We got a shitload of sleep.
Yeah, you did.
We got to stay in fairly nice places. We got lucky on the first night having that other race going on and having that little, what was it, a state park or?
Yeah, a Marshall Swamp Trailhead. So usually there's a gate that's locked and there's a bathroom that's locked. But since they had the other race going, they had a big campers there with a fire pit going all night long, and the bathrooms were unlocked, and there were trucks coming in and out because that's where they were exchanging into bikes. So they were changing out bikes and gear. So all night long while we were sleeping in our cars, there was a lot going on with the other race, and we were just lucky they offered us food or any supplies we needed.
And I didn't hear a thing. I slept like a baby.
Yeah, he said that was his best night.
That was my best night's sleep.
Yeah, so funny thing that the race that was going on was Warrior Races, Adventure Racing was doing the C2C, and Warrior Racing is also the folks that are taking over the Across Florida 200 in November.
So we got to meet him. He came up and talked to us.
So Jeff Ligonier, the art race director.
Yep. He came up and he's like, "Oh yeah, you guys are good. You can stay here. I'm taking over the race next year." He was telling us about not going through certain sections that suck.
Yeah, like Palatka.
Yeah. But that worked out really well. the second night we slept on basically like a Forest Service road?
Yeah.
Which was fine. We slept rather than sleeping in the back of my RAV. Arian and Val and Scott, they were sleeping in the Arian's like
work van.
And
Yeah.
that night, Scott slept on a cot outside, which is crazy because it was
And
cold
so
as
did
hell.
Arian, too. They
Did he
both
really?
did. Yeah, they both slept on cots.
Okay, they both slept outside. We slept in a tent with a heating blanket, and
I was cold the first night. The second night, I was like, let's do the tent, and I'll get the blanket and everything, and I was warm the second night. I slept pretty good the second night, so.
I slept all right. But the third night Val was like, oh, we're going to get a hotel. It's right on the course, you know. It was like East Palatka, like, so whenever you go over the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There's a McDonald's right there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
spent like an hour and a half at McDonald's because my babysitters went away.
We had way better food than McDonald's. They found some like seafood Cajun place, so you should have seen Ari's like his sides.
Massive amount of food
lineup.
that we had.
He was laying on the bed with it on his pillow. He had like 16 sides dishes laying there. And he's just loving life for the first time in 20 hours. And it was great. I got 2 entrees, a shitload of sides. We ate like kings, and then knocked out the next day pretty quick, doing 2-1.
Yeah, the laps that y'all had on the last one was pretty quick.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you guys were doing what?
Yeah, your splits,
9:30 to
your splits
11:30.
were quick.
Yeah.
Well,
Very good
150
splits.
miles into it, 160 miles into it, your splits was looking really good.
Any crazy stories from the trail? Like anybody do any random ass shit?
Ari running through Palatka was the funniest because I guess we had 2 different GPX courses. So Scott didn't have a course or anything. He was following.
we
that
know.
tracks. That tracks.
Yes, that tracks. So like I'm running with Scott. We take the apparently newer GPX course, which doesn't take you through some hillbilly's driveway. And Ari had that course on his watch, so he's going through like some dude's driveway. He probably tells the story better, but he's like, yeah, this guy, came up to me. He's like, I've been seeing runners running down here like every week. This ain't a running neighborhood. He told him, he's like, well, sir, like across Florida 200 runs through here. That's probably why. And he's like, yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, you should probably get out of here. And we're like looking for him, like, where the fuck is he at? And he's like, man, he comes shooting out of this side road. He's like, I ran through like some guy's side yard and his driveway, and it was fucking sketchy. And it was crazy back there. And every house had trash burning. And
Yes. Yeah.
we made a joke that it was Palatka Trash Day, and like the whole town was sketch. But
What
other than
happened?
that,
What happened at Rodman Dam? You were telling me about something happened on your approach to Rodman Dam.
That's when they were leaving. Yeah, they just had come out of the trail and they were leaving, and I was just packing up the cruise stuff, and I heard something like peel out, and I almost thought it was Chris in the van peeling out, trying to get back on the road. And then these guys got the real deal with the craziness going on.
yeah, there was like 4 like 15, 16-year-old wannabe gangsters in their shitty trucks.
Was it white? Was it a white truck?
Probably.
And there was like a white one, a red one.
That's it. That's the same one that we see every fucking time I've been out there.
And they come screaming down. They're chasing this Volkswagen, but they're going on the side, like on the lake side, and like driving. And the one almost hit me, and then it almost hit Scott, who was behind me. He left the crew stop a little later, and Scott's like, ready to fight this kid. But this kid jumps out and then jumps in front of this Volkswagen, starts banging on the window trying to break it out. And Scott's like, okay, well, I was about to fight this little kid. And he keeps going. But then they all get in their cars and they go back out. So, yeah, that was sketchy. 2 of us almost got smashed by trucks.
Yeah,
Just trying to like walk down to the. It was crazy, but
I believe all of that. I believe that
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
That is.
That's not an exaggeration at all.
It's an adventure race. I mean, what's an adventure race without some adventure in it, you know?
right. And you get down to the dam, and it looks like my North Fort Myers Walmart. Like every customer in there is now fishing on the dam. And, yeah, it was wild. It was a wild place. I was happy to get out of there.
Yeah, and I was standing there to make sure they went back into the trail, and I seen this guy pull over, and I was like, what is he doing? He got out of the driver's seat, and a little like 7 or 8 year old got in the driver's seat and drove off. So like they stopped. And I mean, this kid
Been
was
drinking too much.
That's the way I learned how to drive when I was 7 or 8 years old.
Jesus. Palaca is a whole new world.
Yeah, it is. It's like the yee capital, man.
That it is.
I love it. Those are my folks. I grew up like that.
That scares the shit out of me.
Just say no to yee boys.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not the only person that loves to eat chicken gizzards.
They're disgusting.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
Where were we when we were
Joe.
talking about chicken
So
gizzards?
yeah, we were coming back from Lakeland.
Yeah.
And
yeah, okay.
We stopped at a gas station and they had fresh. Luke, you're gonna love this. They had fresh fried chicken gizzards. I'm like, oh, it's been like 2 years since I had some gizzards, and the guy's like, we just made them. I'm like, I gotta have some. So I bought some chicken gizzards, and these people were all like flipping out. And then like 2 days later, Luke posts a picture of him making some homemade
Gizzards, okay.
chicken gizzards. So I'm glad to know I'm not the only person.
What's a gizzard?
Nicole won't touch them, but I love them.
Is that like the testicle? Like the balls?
No, it's part.
It's sort of muscly part of the neck, I believe.
Yeah, it's where they only like birds and there's a certain there's a fish mullet have it too.
A type of organ meat that comes from the stomach of birds, including chicken.
Yeah,
That sounds gross.
It's
how they-
chicken tummies.
it's how they process some of the foods that they eat. Like
I'd just rather eat the boobies.
it's really they're
I will
super.
tell you, my mom used to make very good fried chicken livers.
Yeah.
So I used to munch down on chicken livers.
Well, I like them better than livers. I like gizzards and hearts. Usually they come together in like a little pack.
Have you guys tried eating just like normal parts of a chicken?
Those are normal parts of a
Like,
chicken.
I don't know, a chicken boobie?
Listen, I mean,
Just don't eat the cloaca.
I'm with you, Kevin, like, right?
Yeah. Like, I mean,
I'll eat anything.
give me a
Won't eat
thigh, give me a
first.
boob, give me a wing, maybe a leg.
Maybe I would try a gizzard.
You would probably like it.
Try
I
one.
would try. Actually, you know what? I probably tried one before when I was a kid.
It doesn't have that irony, weird texture that a liver has. It's chewy and tasty.
It sounds gross.
Yeah, they're chewy and tasty.
No.
I'll try any food once.
Well, I'll eat anything. It won't eat me first. So I really had fun like watching people run the Across Florida 200 and watching their different their sleep strategies, and that's what I most learned from you guys watching yours. And I've often talked about the need for sleep during a multi-day race. And it just seemed like you guys got an exorbitant amount of sleep. Like y'all got like 8 hours of freaking night. And where some people will sleep an hour or two, and then you guys end up running better than they did. So, you actually, it seems like it helps you with your recovery and allowed you to run better because you got more sleep. I don't know, if you guys would have ran the same pace had you only give yourself an hour or two versus 8 hours of sleep.
I don't think so. I mean, I've never done another multi-day race, but I think that helped out a lot. Like every morning, we ate breakfast or whatever, seemed fairly fresh. Yeah, it took a couple miles to kind of, loosen up a little bit. But other than that, man, it was the rest of the day went pretty good. Never got tired. Not till later. I mean, we kind of like set after day one, we kind of set a schedule. So we'd like start at 7 and then pretty much finish up by 10 o'clock.
Well, I'm interested to see if you'd had any lessons learned from this that you'll take in the Cowboy with you, or your other, like Cocodona or any of the other distance races you're doing.
Eating wise, my plan is like to keep the same eating strategy for Cowboy, but sleep wise, I'm gonna sleep much less.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's because there's also like sleep stations, correct?
Yeah, there's sleep stations.
Yeah.
But the first sleep station isn't till like over 100
100
miles.
miles
Like,
in.
Yeah.
So you have to make it a pretty good distance. But with across Florida, I mean, I had a hot salt foot soak for him and the compression leg things. So he was getting good recovery before he even went to sleep. So I say, we'll see how Cowboy's going to go with no sleep. He was spoiled.
How did you cope with crewing that long? Because that's obviously the longest you've ever had to crew for.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is like around, the evening of day 3, I was like, I need something normal. Like I need to go sit at a restaurant and be served food, or I need something like, I can't just be, I sit there and watch the dot the whole time. So when I'm not getting things ready or driving to the new location, I'm sitting there watching the dot.
He's a freak.
Yes. I'm very attentive, and I want to make sure he has the best experience. So I'll call him if he gets lost or I think he's going the wrong way. And so I found a restaurant, and I went and had my dinner. It was served food, and then brought them all the big food and all their dinners back to them that night. So I think it's just the time definitely wears on you. I definitely enjoyed all of it. I got out, sat on my chair, and just enjoyed being out there in nature. I would try and find the Caltopa, see exactly where they were coming from, and go in the trail. I think it went well. I never know what he's going to really want, and I feel like what happens is he's like, oh, this Gatorade's tasting so good, so I'll go to the store and buy like the blue Gatorade, and then he'll come in and he's like, oh, I can't drink any more of the blue Gatorade, and it's like, I have 10 bottles of blue Gatorade. Isn't
that what like the parents say about children when they're like,
Yes.
the toddlers love bananas, and then so you buy a bunch of bananas
And
They never eat a banana again.
Yeah. So I'm trying to be better about like not doing that as much when he but I try and always have what he wants or needs when he's out there. So, energy drinks and socks and whatever shoes and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Well, isn't being out in the Ocala National Forest at night by yourself, though, wonderful? I mean, there's no light pollution. You can see the sky.
when we were camping,
it was something else.
Yeah, it was beautiful. But when we were camping, we woke up in the morning and it smelled like skunk. And all I could think about was Scott being out on the cot. And I was like, I hope he didn't get skunked, because if you guys have to run, where's the Scott being skunk? I don't know where the smell came from, but we all smelled the skunk.
There are skunks out there. You don't see them very often, but they are out there.
Did you guys see any bears?
No, we didn't see any bears.
Saw no bears. I did see, what's that, second night? Yeah, the second night coming in when it was dark out in Juniper, I think. It was cold, so you see like bear shit. I know what bear shit looks like.
Oh, yeah.
But still steaming. So,
no.
So they just left it.
Fairly close by.
Yeah.
But I saw, it was like every probably 20 feet on the trail.
Yeah, the bears love those trails too, because they're a lot easier to navigate.
I remember one day it was in the forest, just seeing so much bear poop.
Yeah, I think
do they poop anywhere else other than this straight line down the trail?
everywhere.
Oh,
I think they just walk the trail and mark
Just
it.
drop it as they're going. So we have just a few more people that are going to be doing the Across Florida 200, and then the virtual goes to sleep and goes away, as far as I know. So yeah, it's a good place for me to, I did make an announcement on Facebook. So I did develop and had been thinking about it for over a year and had the course route planned out. But finally went ahead and pulled the trigger and set up the account. So I've got the Big Scrub 150. It took me a while to land on a name too. And, so finally decided.
What were some other possibilities? Because it was originally like 149 miles, and it was the damn fine 149.
And I also had I thought about the Sherpa 150, and I thought about the Dam 150, the Dam Sherpa 150. One reason why I thought the Sherpa is because we had the Marion County Sherpas that were doing the Across Florida. And I said one of the things was, in order to run the Dam Sherpa, you had to be a Dam Sherpa. And that kind of was the concept, how I conceptualized this race, was that it's not that you just had to qualify by running another big race. Some races are like that. You have to qualify by running some other big race. And this one, I wanted to make it a community and keep on what we're doing with the Cross Florida 200. And so, in order to qualify for this race, you had to have supported somebody else's attempt.
So here's my question. This basically limits it extremely.
It will.
How can it ever go towards other people in other parts of the country?
So what I have done is right now, I haven't limited. Right now, I just have it limited to the Cross Florida 200 virtual, but I will have other races as I grow it to invite people that have done this in other races too. So you will have other qualifying.
Invitational only.
It will be invitation only. Will stay invitation only. But I anticipate. Say, listen, if I talk to the folks out at Cowboy and they're interested in hooking up with me, and let's say I can have an invitation for runners that have completed or accrued the Cowboy or some whatever other races we decide are invitational approved races. Right now, I started up because, of course, no one's going to run it if it's just this race and no one's ever ran this race. Then you're going to start with one or two people, But with the Across Florida 200, there's right off the bat, there's about 50, 60 people or more that have either ran it or supported someone running it. They'll be eligible to do it. And then as this race grows, more people are going to support the Big Scrub 150. And so those people will be qualifying. Again, it'll give a reward someone for their efforts in supporting the race by allowing them to get into it. Listen, we all should be volunteering. We should all be crewing. We should all be pacing and doing those things so that for other people, so that we can do it ourselves. And that's just kind of the way I wanted to build the community around it. So the registration is going to open in December. And I went back and forth when I wanted the race to start too. It's going to start January 1st. So anyone
calendar year.
Yeah, at the beginning of the calendar year. I had thought about doing it earlier, but we're still got some involvement with the Across Florida 200 going on. Even with the supported race in November. So I wanted to get that chapter kind of page turned before we started the new one. So looking forward, I know Luke has already mentioned that he's interested in doing it and maybe putting it on his calendar.
I will be putting it on my calendar. I can't wait for that one, to be honest with you.
It's on the sheet for next year. So I keep sheets of the want list, the do list, what we've actually signed up for.
We pretty much already have a date set too for start.
It's one of the things about the Cross Florida people loved was the belt buckle. So I'm working with a belt buckle company that's drawn me up some designs, and it's going to be a very nice wearable. You can put it on a belt buckle and actually wear it belt buckle, but it's going to be a big Western style buckle.
Like a rodeo buckle.
Yeah, a rodeo buckle. And it's going to be expensive, and most of the race, the race fee is going to go to covering the cost of that buckle. So, but it's going to be really nice.
Can't wait. And yeah, definitely smaller belt buckle. I just got mine today for
You got your dinner plate?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to wear underwear with that thing.
Yeah, it won't
Genuinely,
be as big as the Across Florida 200 buckle, but it will be a large buckle.
You don't have to wear underwear, but I would suggest wearing a cup, because if you try and wear that belt, it will fall and it will clunk you in the leg or somewhere else. Just ask me. I know. I tried to wear mine to work one day. So
that buckle's good for a picture frame or something, a display. Yeah.
It's on the little top of my buckle shelf.
And didn't somebody say they were putting it as they're going to make a license plate out of it and put it on the front of their car? I'm going to just drive around with this buckle on the front of my car.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So yeah, I'm really excited about that one rolling out. I'm glad to be able to make the announcement, and I've already had probably a dozen people ask, say that they wanted to do it, and even had a few people that I didn't know had crewed and paced other people that I didn't know had reached out, and got verification. Hey, this person wants to do it, and they helped me with my race. So
I will reserve my registration until I see the buckle.
Great idea. I love that you have to support people to get into the race. I think it's
it's going to make a hell of an awesome 40th birthday. So
That's
yeah.
Oh, so you're doing it for birthday miles, birthday celebration.
pre-birthday and like the day before or the day of my birthday, and then camp in the woods and party for the next couple of days. So
Heck yeah.
'cause that's my spot. I like to. That's normally we used to just go up to Ocala for my birthday, but then since we've been racing, or since I've been running these, we've been always busy. So usually Skunk Ape Revenge is right around my birthday or on my birthday, or
Yeah.
haven't been able to make it up to Ocala National Forest on my birthday lately. So
Well, all of this course goes through the forest. You know, I mean, so of the 150 miles, only 9 miles of it is not single path trail. So
yeah, I love that.
yeah, so I mean that's just because there's just sections of the Florida Trail, because it does follow the Florida Trail, that have a couple of little short road walks. Well, actually, there's only like 6 miles of it's road walk. The rest of it's 3 miles of it's road walk. The rest of it's bike path, I think. So yeah, I mean it's going to be wonderful.
Is that the map you sent?
Yeah.
The course?
Yeah. So anyway, I'm really excited about it. I'm glad you guys are going to sign up to it. Looking forward to seeing it.
Cannot
So
wait.
other than Coco, which Cocodona you've got on your wish list, what other big races are on both of you guys' wish lists?
Oh man, that's a big ass list.
Yeah.
So more 200s, I assume?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of hundreds. There's a ton of. I mean, obviously the normal ones that everybody says, like Western States, and got Hard Rock, Leadville, all the normal stuff. Like I love the mountains. I love the Rocky Mountains. Growing up in Nebraska, we traveled a lot over to camp in like Colorado, Wyoming, Montana. So as much as I can make it over there would be great. But I mean, I know some of those races are a little difficult to get into, but
You could do a little soft rock.
I want him to do Hurt because I want to go
and
Hawaii.
her
Ooh,
off
yeah.
my list. She is like, she's like, oh yeah, no, you got to run this. Even though I don't want to run this, but oh no, you need it for your resume for Hurt. And I'm like, oh God, I don't want to run Keys. I don't want to run any of these races. But if it means that I could essentially someday get into Hurt, it would definitely be worth it. But that is top of my list. It's one of the few states I haven't been to, and man, it looks awesome.
So
And it's got
Nicole,
lots
what
of
race
fruit.
would you run while you were there?
I didn't find a race to run while I was there yet. You know what I mean? So I definitely would have to see. I might actually volunteer for that one because I know that that's a lot about what they do is for trail and volunteer. I would like to. I'd love to volunteer, but I'm so dedicated to Luke and making sure he has a good race that a lot of times I just end up pitching in where I can whenever I'm crewing him. So
impromptu volunteering.
yes.
She does.
I
it
don't
all the
actually
time.
sign up, but I definitely help out and support other runners and the race directors whenever I can.
Yeah.
Um,
You may not
but-
sign up, but you definitely show up.
That's right. Yeah, no, I haven't made it that far yet, Shae, with my planning because I need him to actually apply and get in. So
Yeah.
kind of on my.
Well, you got to do
my
at least a
radar.
half marathon.
Well, I'm not going to run the Hurt.
Yeah.
You sure?
I mean, you might as well. You're already there.
I mean, we'll see how.
She'll be drinking margaritas on the beach.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a half bad idea, though.
No, it don't sound bad at all.
So for some reason I didn't realize like Hurt had specific things you have to have.
Yes.
Because I have no desire to run Hurt. I've seen the course. I know it. I've seen the pictures of all those routes, and I am
Look
not
painful,
interested. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Right up my
I'm just
alley.
like, and it's nope. You can have all those routes.
I love roots.
You know,
He
if you
likes
want
it
a
when-
really rooty run, you could do the Arbuckle Ankle Biter. That's a Florida race you don't have to qualify for. You have plenty of routes to trip on.
Already done
Oh,
it.
I was
won.
gonna say.
I'm
Yeah.
talking to Shae. She needs to go out
Oh,
and
me?
do it.
No.
Hey, you know, that'd be a nice hot race for you, Shae.
It would be very hot.
Very hot.
hot.
Last year was so hot.
Because, you know,
111 heat index the whole
I don't
time.
know how
Perfect.
you guys even. I don't even know how you finished it. I got to like mile 20 something. I'm like, this is stupid. I'm not doing this
Yeah.
shit no more. So I just hung out. And
you know, Shae's got to get some heat training in.
I don't
You
know.
know.
I don't know when the Arbuckle ankle biter is going to be again this year. They haven't. I don't think they've got the permit approved yet, so they haven't got the date set. But it's in the works. We did mention that maybe it should be a date that was a little less hot than last year, but I don't know if they really can. How you pick that? You know, I mean, it is
I
what it
was
is.
talking about doing a summer and winter version, so I don't know where the planning on that has gone or went, or if
We should
he's-
ask James.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm mostly sold on this. So
All out.
The trail is fantastic. It really is, and it's a beautiful area. It was just.
It's an awesome trail.
It was the hottest day of the year so far that
Yeah.
year when we ran it. And if it's always hot like that, it's going to be a hard race. But, you know, I don't know if it's always going to be hot like that. You just never know.
Should be exciting.
SummerSlam hot too.
Yeah.
SummerSlam was hot.
SummerSlam, every race SummerSlam last year was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yes.
Well, ankle biter was definitely an appropriate name for it because not only did you have, when you got down by the water, you had all the cypress knees that you could trip
I
on.
fucking fall on them. every
Yeah,
time.
there was so many of them, but they also have this like tuft grass. I don't know, you know, like where they went and mowed it, and you're on top of the grass in one spot, and there's like divots around that little tuft of grass, so you could step down it. So the ground was really uneven. It was really hard to run on.
Wonderful.
sold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So if you want hard, hot, that's it.
That's what she said. It's funny.
Awesome.
So, I did want to ask.
So, I was gonna say, along with Hurt, are you like Vol State, Hots, curious at
No.
all for those?
No. Nope, I'm not Vol
That-
or Hots curious.
That was
I mean,
very
it
quick
sounds
no.
fun. Maybe in my future, probably maybe like when I get a little older.
what's
but-
the new 300 miler one? The Monster.
The Arizona Monster.
Arizona Monster.
Yeah. What?
I'm kind of waiting to see how Cocodona goes before I put that on my sights. But yeah, it's potential. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean,
Our friend Andrew's coming over from the UK to run it. So
that's awesome.
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be doing it. So this is what, the first year, second year? Is it?
First year.
First year. It's a new race.
It is brand new.
It's a new Candace race.
So
It is.
it'll be fun to see how it goes, and we'll be able to pick Andrew's brain about how he did it and how it went for him.
Yeah. We will see, Andrew.
I looked at the course. It looks really cool, but it's just, I don't know. I want to see like how 250 goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, be smart about it. So
Well, I don't know if anyone
mean,
does ultra. It's
natural-
really smart. I mean, can you be smart about these things?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can, Joe.
I didn't know you could.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was possible.
But I'm not usually smart. I mean, I signed up for my first 100 before I'd ran an ultra.
Oh, that sounds right.
Well, that's what makes you a good ultra runner, right?
That's pretty bold. So you just like, yeah, this is definitely going to work out. So we're good.
Yeah.
Let's see. So your first ultra. Oh yeah. Okay. It was Colt 45.
Yes.
That was the year that it had
I
that-
take that back. I signed. Wait. Yes. No. Because that was my first. I signed up for my first 100 before I'd ran a 50K.
Got it. Yeah. That was the 2022. That was the year there was that like a quarter mile long stretch of just water.
2020. What?
When you
Yeah,
did
there
Colt
wasn't water on
45?
the course. Was there water?
There was a little water.
Yeah.
I mean, I like water, so
I do
it
too.
wasn't a huge deal. It was just water. It's not like it was mud.
Yeah. Just water.
Mud's another.
I
story.
don't
That was the
mind.
race where they told me that they're like, you can't get through, you can't go around the water. You just got to go through the water. And it's like cold because it's in November. And I like have my gloves on, take 2 steps in the water, bloop, face first. My
Oh,
gloves
no.
were soaking wet. And I was like, no. Yeah. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, man.
That sounds horrible.
Don't try to go around. You have to go through it. Andy's like, just go through it. You'll be fine. You have to go through it.
I mean,
It was
there
not
wasn't
fun.
any picking around that water either. Because
No.
it was all just like mushy all around.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad.
I did the furlong, so the portion of the course that I fell in, you guys did not do. Just FYI.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
So, it's not every day that we get a gym bro on the podcast. So I want to ask you, how are you still hitting the gym, and how's that impacting your training at all?
Well, I still pay for the gym. Do I hit the gym? I mean, I could hit it from my barber shop.
So have you found, like me, I mean, I know I found it very, we could run the same distance, in a week's worth of training, but it would take me twice as long to do it. And it really cut back on my ability to go to the gym just for time. That was what I ran into, is having the ability to have time for it. So you find that to be an issue for you?
A huge issue. That's like, my day is pretty structured, like I start work early so I can be done by noon or so, come home, play with the dogs, feed them, go on my run. In the middle of the day, I get my heat training in, depending on the time of year. But I get home, I cook dinner, we eat early, I go to bed early because I got to get up early. She goes to bed early because she likes to sleep. But,
Hey, I feel seen.
right. So, it just to find that extra hour that I would be at the gym and then fit that into my hour and a half, whatever I have for running, it's just so hard to find that extra hour. I could do stuff at home, and I probably most definitely should, but I just don't. It's just by the time I'm done working, running, cooking dinner, I just want to relax.
Yeah. So are you doing any types of calisthenics at home to like get yourself warmed up for a run or afterwards?
I do yoga.
Nice.
I mean, we do it's not like the weird, goofy looking flamingo pose.
The downward dog. You do a little downward dog.
Or what do they call it?
Recovery stretching.
It's like recovery stretching yoga. So you're basically...
That's just yoga for people who don't want to say they do yoga.
Well, it's
yeah, sure. It's stretching. It's great because it stretches everything. It stretches your whole everything. But you're not doing weird stuff that I will never ever use in a day-to-day basis. So it's just nice, and we just do a 20-minute session every night. It fits into the schedule. We can do it after we watch whatever dumb show we got DVR'd, and it's just nice. It's nice to relax and stretch.
Right. What's the dumb show on the DVR?
Yeah, what are you watching right now?
What are we watching? What's on the DVR?
Okay. Always, because it's constantly a new season, 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh.
Another show that's on there right now, which is great, and I recommend to everybody, The Pit. Even if you don't like hospital garbage shows, The Pit is fantastic. It keeps you glued to your seat. Besides that, what else do we got? Nothing really right now.
We watch Worst Cooks.
Worst Cooks.
It's in between
Worst
seasons
Cooks
right
in
now.
America. It's with celebrities and stupid people I never heard of. But
I hear a lot of reality TV in there. Sounds like
guilty pleasure. But
I mean, don't feel guilt about it.
Yeah.
Nice, good, cotton candy for your brain.
I like cotton
cooking.
candy.
Worst Cooks works in. I cook all of our food pretty much, and
Yeah, dinner's on the table when I walk in the door. Otherwise, I'm not nice.
She gets angry.
I get very angry. You better feed me.
And the other shows are just good stuff.
That's a good question for the group. What are you watching, Shae?
Okay, so there's this show called The Floor, and it's a game show, and it's hosted by Rob Lowe, and everybody has their little area of expertise, and it's basically a game show. It's very good. You can actually watch it on YouTube. And then other than that, the only other thing I watch is a streamer playing Among Us. I don't have any of the streaming services.
I've been watching How I Met Your Mother. I just finished binge watching the entire series. I watched all of the episodes. I can't run, so I got to watch TV.
It's okay. That's all right, Kevin.
Been there.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah. So there's that, and I just finished Cobra Kai. I just finished that as well. on Netflix.
You watch old shows.
What's that?
I said you're watching old shows.
They just had a new season of Cobra Kai. They just released it.
I watch really old shows. So me and my wife wake up every Sunday morning and we watch a couple hours of the Golden Girls.
Oh, I heard they're bringing that back. Golden Girls.
I don't know how they do. They're all dead.
Yeah, they're bringing it back. They're resurrecting the show.
I love to watch Little House on the Prairie also.
Oh my gosh. I was at a doctor's office. It was when you were getting surgery. And I'm in that waiting room. And it was literally the only thing they were playing on the TV. It was Little House on the Prairie. And I'd never seen Little House on the Prairie. And I was like, what is this?
What else do I watch?
New.
I watch the Andy Griffith Show all the time. Yeah. So, but the only shows that only show I DVR is The Curse of Oak Island.
Oh, I like that show.
Yeah,
I wish they would fucking find something.
They find something every episode.
Yeah, but it's never anything fucking good.
It's a button
They don't find anything ever.
Ever.
a button or a coin or.
They'll never find Bigfoot.
Millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Last week they found a chunk of wood.
Holy shit. How old was it?
It was old.
Was it a top pocket find?
It was not a top pocket find.
Oh,
it was
fuck
just
What's
old.
the top pocket find?
It's a thing with the show. You'd have to.
Yeah,
watch the show.
they got a guy on there, Gary, he's a metal detector with a British accent.
British accent.
And so he just every episode he goes around metal detecting crap, and he finds something that goes in his top pocket.
It's a good one. when it
Good
goes
find
in
if
the
he has
pocket.
a top bucket find.
Yeah. It's like that
well,
show
that piece of
pisses
wood
me
definitely
off.
would not be a top pocket find because he couldn't metal detect it.
Well, he
that's
does
true.
metal detect. Looks for spikes and stuff. Yeah, I didn't even know what a rose head nail was until
Oh,
I
you
watched The Curse of Oak Island. So
Listen, I just can't believe how much money they've spent on that show.
the guys are incredibly wealthy. They have
know.
and plus probably the show pays for the work they're doing out there.
It's fucking.
You know,
crazy.
I'm-
just fucking find something already, or fucking don't. Like, quit digging around.
They found all kinds of history.
Yeah, but who cares? I want to find the money. That's what I want to see.
They spent.
It's got 12 seasons.
It's got so many fucking seasons.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, of the same shit. Tonight on Oak Island, we're gonna find a fucking chunk of wood in the ground. Let's see how old it is. Yeah, it's a fucking chunk of wood in the ground. No shit.
But they're pulling up chunk of wood from the ground from 150 feet below
I don't
the ground.
care. I want them to find
Okay, this
money
is great.
or fucking gold or some shit.
This is wonderful. The two use modern technology and good old American know-how to look for the treasure.
Sounds like an American show.
It is, but it's in Canada, which
It's in
is very
Canada.
funny.
It's in Nova Scotia.
But they're Americans doing it though, on the most part.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia, I believe, is 30 minutes ahead of us in
It
time.
is, yes.
They're one of those weird time.
30 minutes, not
30
an hour.
minutes.
Not an hour.
No, 30 minutes.
Huh. Interesting.
Maybe that's why they're doing the time calculations wrong.
Oh god,
That's what it is.
these fucking guys. I get tired of watching the show because it's like it's the same shit every week.
260 episodes?
So my
So
wife and I
many.
now,
There's
as far
so
as
many.
binge watching, my wife and I just finished binge watching again because we've watched it before, The Medium.
I don't know what that is.
So
Patricia Arquette.
Patricia Arquette, she's a
That's from like 2005.
yeah, it's old, and we watched the whole thing again. So she talks to dead people
Okay.
and figures out crimes. She works for the district
What there
attorney's
was
office.
there was another TV show that was like that. Had Jennifer Love Hewitt in it.
I love Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's so
What
hot.
was the name of that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I cannot remember the.
It doesn't
was
matter.
she the
Jennifer Love
ghost
Hewitt's-
whisperer?
Ah,
she's
that's
in it. Then
yeah.
it doesn't matter. I'll watch it for her.
You know what her
100%.
best movie? You know what her best movie was? Heartbreakers.
What-
Do y'all
oh,
remember that?
No.
Pretty goddamn good movie.
Yeah,
I
Jennifer
heard-
Love Hewitt.
I heard that John Mayer's song "Body Is a Wonderland" was written about her when he was dating
I
her.
believe it.
Yeah, yeah.
More you know.
I believe it too. I'm sure that body is a wonderland.
12-year-old me believes it for sure.
That's funny. That's funny.
So we know who Luke's hall pass was.
Ooh, yeah. Who's your celebrity crush?
Nowadays, I don't really have one. I hate celebrities. They're usually terrible people.
When I was a kid, it was Alyssa Milano from Who's the Boss.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right.
my
No, I
big
can think of
one, Devon Sawa.
I don't know who that
I
is.
never even heard that name.
Yeah.
Casper.
Idle Hand.
Oh.
Idle Hands. Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. Okay.
Dude's the best. I miss Devin Sawa. What happened to him?
Didn't he die?
If he's not making movies now.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
I missed him.
Damn it.
Wow. So, listen, I just want to make sure we get a chance to, is there anything that we haven't asked you about you guys would love to talk about? Your running future, what plans you have, what's your plans with each other,
Any advice for new runners?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say don't jump in. I mean, you can jump into it quick, but I would test yourself, like, rather than jumping straight into a 50 miler or a 100 miler.
Man,
Is this like do as I say, not as I do situation?
Yeah. I mean,
I was really hoping that you were going to say, don't keep your toenails. That's really what I was expecting you to say.
you don't need them.
It's true. But you don't have to
It's not
keep
like I'm
them.
going to paint them. We got a massage on Saturday, and I apologized to my masseuse before she touched my feet.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I apologize. I promise they're clean. They just look disgusting. And she said, oh, that's fine. I've seen worse.
Wow.
She's seen worse?
No, she didn't.
That's what she said. I'm assuming she's talking about, like,
Did she also
diabetic
take?
old
Did she
people.
take pictures of your feet at that point? I've
I
seen
don't know.
worse. Click, click, click.
So
It was dark.
we get pedicures quite often, and the lady will, do the pedicure, and she'll walk away without painting his toenails. And he'll be like, babe, she didn't paint my nails. And I'm like, you don't have any. What do you want?
Paint the toe. Paint the
I'm
toe.
like, excuse me, can you come back and paint his nails, please? Like,
They put the clear coat on the skin.
Yeah.
Nice.
They just paint.
The best.
Was it Melanie that put on the stick-on toenail?
The stick-on
Stick-on toenails?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
bought those little stick-on toenail things, so then she could have all toenails.
Yeah. I like the socks that have the toenails on the socks. Like you pull the toe socks up and then
Yes, there's also
Yes.
there's at least a couple. I know.
at least 7.
Yes, at least 7 drag queens that when they wear gloves, they put fake fingernails on the tips of their gloves, so then they still have fingernails.
That's
It's
a good
very
idea.
fun looking.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I think you should do it. Next time we see you, you should have some fingernail gloves.
Toenail toe socks.
Toenail toe socks?
Just glue some toenails on some
Oh
gingies.
no.
I don't care about my toenails that much, to be honest. They're just toenails, man. They do nothing.
No one ever
I'll say
sees
the
them unless
first
they see your jar.
They do certainly get in
there's
my way.
so I know of at least Carl Meltzer, he had his toenails completely removed.
Like surgically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he the guy that was on Miles with Marty?
I don't think so. He's like Speed Goat. Carl
No.
Meltzer?
Okay, never mind. No, he was a more recent dude. Miles with Marty had on, and he was talking about he had like a doctor friend. He had all his toenails removed. Mm-hmm. He got a vasectomy and something else.
Well, that's
they
a
were
random
drinking at a party, and they agreed to like $800
for toenails and a vasectomy.
and something else, some other surgery.
That's a fucking deal, bro.
I can find that
That's what I'm
episode.
saying.
Well, apparently you can negotiate medical prices.
You can. That's the thing. You can negotiate. Everything in this fucking life is negotiable.
Yeah.
Everything. Like, oh, they send you a
It
bill.
really-
You can negotiate. Like, no, I'm not paying that.
I can't do
I'm
it.
not paying that.
I did. I literally
know, Kevin.
negotiated.
You
I
know
fucking
it.
did. I'm like, I'm not fucking paying this shit. It's too goddamn much. And they're like, well, how much are you willing to pay? And I'm like, well, how about half of that? And they're like, well, we can't do half. How about we do 3/4? And then I'm like, well, how about you meet me halfway of the half? And
You did that with medical bills, right?
Yeah, with medical bills.
With your
Yeah.
shoulder.
With my shoulder.
Yeah.
And it was
No.
Marshall Ulrich, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Yeah, that
Yes.
makes sense. Yeah,
That-
okay.
that
This
definitely makes
sounds
sense.
very more. Okay.
That was
yeah.
a great story
Yes.
that he told on the podcast. I was dying laughing.
Did
I was listening.
you ever read his book? Is he one of the books
I
you read?
haven't, but I would really like to. I've been looking for. Apparently, there's a movie too,
There is. Yeah.
So
and I have not seen that.
yeah,
but
so
I
the
would-
book is on his TransCon, and
Yeah,
I'm going to share this thing. I don't know, maybe I've mentioned on the pod before, but the one thing I remember from that book, and I cannot think about Marshall Ulrich without thinking of this thing, is that they're traveling in an RV while he's doing the Transcon, and he talks about how horny he was every single night. Like literally after he finishes his, 50 plus miles for the day, he couldn't get enough of having his lady around. And I can't think of him without thinking of that whole situation there.
There's a Colonel Grossman wrote a book about the art of war. Basically, it's about combat, and there is actually something to that that happens in your brain whenever
they give you saltpeter
when you do really hard things like
that's what she said.
It's like, an ultra marathon. It's like you come back from combat and you want to have sex. And I imagine it's the same type of endorphins and things that happen in your brain when you do an ultra.
Gotta be tired every single day.
Yeah, but you'd be tired after going and killing a bunch of people too, and you still want to go home and screw. So
So anyway, I can't think of Marshall Ulrich without thinking of that. But one-stop shop for vasectomy, toenails, and something else.
That's
$800 all day long.
I like the deal. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work out some deals myself. I don't know what I need. What I need to have surgery on. I don't know.
Maybe tighten your butthole.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can get a bleaching deal and get my butthole bleached.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I know we're
way off topic.
However, there is a whole people. There's a bunch of people. Whole people. There's like a whole segment of people that are like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and bleach my beehole, right? And then there's a whole nother segment of people that believe that sunning their beeholes is the way to wealth.
Why are you sunning your beehole?
Yeah, it's called like taint tanning.
Okay.
Huh.
I thought it was to suck in vitamins.
The what?
Get your vitamin D.
No, that's like
to absorb vitamin D.
Yeah, that's like butt chugging vitamins.
That's funny right there. That's good.
I swear to I don't know where I read that, but I saw a post about the butthole thing, sunning your butthole.
I'm not Googling that.
Perineum sunning is a practice that exposing the perineum, the area, obviously we know what the perineum is, has various health benefits, including improved circulation, increased libido, enhanced vitamin D production, regulated hormone levels, and improved sleep.
I need to sleep better.
You should just go suntan your beehole.
Can you imagine having a perineum sunburn?
No.
Sounds horrible.
It does sound horrible.
Oh my gosh.
It's like eating a bucket of peppers.
Sorry.
You got very excited.
I did, because we forgot to mention this a couple weeks ago. I'm pretty sure we forgot to mention it. One of our buddies told us after Skunk Ape, we won't say who, that he experienced cramping.
He did.
During the 60K.
Yes.
And guess where he was cramping?
Where?
His taint.
How the fuck do you?
I don't know.
So he's saying he's trying to run and he's cramping, and it's his taint that's cramping while he's running.
Yeah, but how do you massage? Like, what do you do? Like, you like fist the whole thing, or like, what do you like punch it?
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
Taint?
Yeah, his taint was cramping up.
His perineum.
His perineum.
Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds very weird.
Yes,
you should get that looked at.
Some sort of maybe he's got a hernia.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It doesn't sound good.
No, he recently also ran a very fast race, so it's fine. And he didn't mention any cramping.
He's having some pelvic floor issues.
Taint cramping.
Yep.
That's a new one.
Yeah, that's that taint funny.
No, it ain't.
Nicole, do you have your half marathon picked out for when you guys go to Nebraska?
No. I'm probably not going to run.
Busy.
Yeah.
It's like a fast trip.
It's going to be short because we're going to see his mom and then he's going to start running. I was looking and it's like there are some on like Saturday and such, but then I wouldn't get to see him finish.
Well, you should just jump in at mile 150 or something like that, just pacing for half marathon distance.
But then it's not a race.
You get an award.
You got to do the actual race. That's because you can run in every state just fine.
Yeah.
But doing
Pretty
a race
easy.
is different.
Yeah.
But the thing is with Nebraska, I know we'll be back to Nebraska because that's where his mom is and he's from. So I'm not overly worried about never going back. I've been to Nebraska multiple times now, so I'm not, it won't be my first visit, it won't be my last visit type thing.
That makes sense.
So
Well, Sure am looking forward to spending some time out there with you guys in Nebraska. It's going to be fun. We got a big Florida group going to the Cowboy 200, and I'll try to get with Chase, the race director, and see if I can get them on sometime. We'll talk
that'd
to
be
them
fun.
also.
Yeah.
So
Good deal.
I talked to him the other day. He messaged me.
cool. Seems like a really decent guy, and I love
100%.
I love his post about his tarantulas. He raises tarantulas, so he puts really cool information about tarantulas on the net.
And yeah, no, I got food recommendations depending on where you guys are at too. So you'll have to try different food.
Heck yeah! Well, I want to get some of the Nebraska gizzards, man.
Oh, definitely try those. Any gas station is good.
No, so that's when you say a food is good and you say any gas station, that is an epitome of not good.
Dude, we're gonna be in the country, like you're gonna be in a couple towns, like, but these towns are not towns; they're Nebraska towns.
Yeah,
Big cities in Nebraska are different than
one
big
traffic
cities.
like town.
Got
Like,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a main street in every town, and any of the gas stations, the employees there are gonna care about their job, whereas a big city, they don't give two shits. They're just trying to collect a check, but they're gonna be good. I'm telling you.
I imagine it's like going through Tennessee and you go to get biscuits at places, breakfast
Very
sandwiches.
similar.
Yeah, or through Mississippi and getting crawfish, like boiled peanuts in Florida.
That's what you call a brown food diet. That convenience store stuff.
Oh no.
But you gotta try Runza. You're gonna see Runza's. It's a fast food place. Go to Runza, get you a cheeseburger Runza, get a regular Runza, get the crinkle fries.
I don't know that I want to go to a gas station and get any kind of runs.
No, this is a fast food chain in Nebraska.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a fast food
This is a
train.
Midwest fast food
I was
chain.
thinking that we're talking about shitting
German
ourselves.
food.
That's what I thought.
In West Virginia,
No.
when I was in West Virginia, we had
most of across Florida.
Okay.
Runza's.
when I was in West Virginia, we had Tudor's Biscuit World. Yeah,
Tutors.
and they were really good.
Tudor.
Big old catfish head biscuits.
Huh.
Wonderful stuff.
I don't know what those words mean together.
You can get at Runza, you can get chili and a cinnamon roll.
Chili
that's
and a
an
cinnamon
interesting
roll.
combination.
Yeah, it's a combination.
That would be a Nebraska staple is chili and cinnamon rolls.
Interesting.
Do you
No
do
other
any
place.
kind of dipping, or how do you approach
Absolutely.
that? Oh,
You dip the cinnamon roll in the chili. I mean, if you're like a plainy normal person, you could just not do that. But otherwise, yes, the cinnamon roll is to be dipped in the chili. That's why it's layered. You pull off the piece, you dip it in.
Do they have sweet chili in Nebraska?
Don't bang it till you try it.
That's what she said.
okay. I also want to say they have a dish that they call frings. So it's onion rings and fries as one
Yes, ma'am.
order.
What?
Frings.
What? It's just that somebody accidentally dropped an onion ring in the fry order. That's what happened.
No, it's not by accident.
Oh my god, this is a whole new world out there. in
Delightful.
Nebraska.
I want to go to
Either
Nebraska
way.
just to go to this fast food place.
Runzas are the way to go. It's just ground beef, cabbage, and they put it in it's like a bread pocket. It's like a German hot pocket.
Heck
Meat,
yeah.
meat pocket.
I'm going to do it.
It's
Okay.
I'm
All
look-
right.
I'm looking forward to
It looks
it.
like a hot pocket. Is literally what it looks like.
telling
Hot
you.
pocket.
Ooh, you can
It's
get
so good.
you can get them shipped to you.
Oh.
They
okay.
bake,
you
freeze,
can.
and send a dozen of the world famous original Runza sandwiches.
Wow.
That's wild.
If you're in the mood for Italian, go to Valentino's.
Nice.
got all of the-
I know you're the pizza connoisseur too. So
Man,
I
pizza
will be
gives me
going
the
to Valentino.
shits so bad when I'm for a run. If I eat pizza, I'm shitting myself the next day.
I don't get cheese.
yeah.
Oh, that's it. You didn't get cheese.
Yep.
Yep.
No,
You
I
know
didn't.
what? That's a good
It's
call.
dope, and I can't eat cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have lactose issues too. Like when I eat a bunch of like cheese or like milk or dairy and of any kind, like I'm like my stomach's fucking wrecked.
I have pancreatitis, so I can't eat fatty food. I don't normally like the gizzards I had. I air fried them.
Yeah.
I don't eat any fried food, like oil fried food. French fries and stuff, I try to stay away from. So like everything I cook, that's why I cook, because all my shit's cooked healthy, and that's why I don't eat aid station food. I normally bring my own.
Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
all stuff I can eat.
So this weekend coming up, you've got the new race, Florida Death Race, coming up. So
Yep.
So look forward to hearing how that's going to go for you. Have you did any research on the race?
Nicole has. I know it's north of here, and it's like 74-ish miles, and according to the GPX 69, so
71, I thought it said.
my GPX says 69.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Nice.
She's going to get us there. I'm going to run it, and then I'm looking forward to it. I do like me a run bum race. They're good. They got good swag.
Nice.
So
Heck yeah.
It starts at 4 a.m. I'm not
Oh
looking
my
for
God. 4 a.m.
Oh,
that's crazy to me, but
That's too
Do you
early.
have to do the railroad spike thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's fun.
So
well, looking
not a
forward to
problem.
looking forward to seeing how that one turns out for you too. So
Yeah,
well, we looking for your
We'll be
Strava.
blue dot watching
Yeah, we're
you.
looking for your Strava to update whenever you get that one done. See what you did with it.
I'm excited.
Okay, so I'm looking at this. Okay, so this Runza place, they also have
She still runs.
She's still stuck on run.
they have this whole sticker thing, and it's like 2 fries and an onion ring, and there it says all the Fringle ladies, and then
Oh, okay. All the Fringle ladies.
they have a picture of a fry being dipped into a cup of white.
Yeah.
Now, what is this?
That would be ranch dressing. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
the best
Yeah.
ranch
No, I
dressing.
thought it was onion.
Well, it could be
Onion
one of
dip.
either, because they have really good ranch dressing, which is any Midwest fast food, get the ranch.
Yeah,
It's
always.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it may be the onion dip, because there's an onion dip, which is also freaking awesome.
It's like a zesty, like a little spicy onion dip.
Not really. It's like onion soup mixed
Like
with
French onion.
sour cream.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh,
I
it
would
says
assume.
It says in the description, crinkle fry and ranch.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's the ranch. The ranch is top notch.
Listen, not all ranches are created equal. Okay.
They're not.
No.
Depending on the type of food that you eat, depends on the level of ranch you have to eat with the food. Mm-hmm. So the shittier the food, the better the ranch.
The food is not shitty. I'm telling you. You
Okay.
want the best ranch in the Midwest? You go to Amigos,
Amigos.
the Mexican place that's normally connected to a King's Classic.
I don't know those words. I know them individually.
King's Classic is essentially Sonic.
Oh,
kind of.
okay.
But
So a Mexican Sonic.
dude, I'm telling you, soft beef tacos from Amigos with their ranch
Okay.
out of this.
Yeah, I know Midwest loves dipping stuff in ranch.
Well, I'm going to be finding
Hell
out.
yeah.
I'm going to be finding out. I'm looking forward to my trip to Nebraska.
You just drink it. Just drink the ranch.
Heck yeah. Why not? If they make it out of
They-
real buttermilk, then heck yeah.
They make a chili and cinnamon roll candle. I am obsessed with this place now.
All right, so we're getting a package from Runza later.
Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the way they make their sandwiches have onions in them. So I will never be able to enjoy Runza.
They do.
Yeah.
Runza.
Yeah.
No Runza for you.
Yeah.
Ground beef.
I'll never be
So-
able to have one.
Well, go to Amigos.
Yeah, then you can dip your taco in
Amigos is
ranch.
awesome. No, oh man, soft tacos with the ranch on it, so good.
That's wild.
So it's wild. Now I'm hungry for second dinner.
All right, let's go get some dinner now.
Oh goodness.
All right. Well, good to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for coming and obviously talking all the Midwest things with me and making me know about this Runza thing now because I'm obsessed. I'm gonna look at all their merch. Do you know also? Sorry, I'm still on this. Weird merch that some brands have. So Runza, they've got a lot. Bush's Baked Beans. Have you guys ever been to the Bush's Baked Beans store?
They have a factory.
Like- No,
I've been to the factory.
Okay.
And it's right in Tennessee, right outside North Carolina.
Yeah. So if you go to their website and you look at their merch, they've got the most ridiculous things ever. You can buy baked bean wrapping paper, hats, sweaters. It's absolutely insane the amount of things they have. For my work, White Elephant, I bought several things from there, including a button that when you press it, it says, roll that beautiful bean footage. So,
Oh my.
anyway,
Well, thank you for that, Shae.
Thanks,
yes,
Shae.
sorry. I'm just very excited about these random things that happen. Okay. So anyway, enough of my blather. Thank you guys so much for listening. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook. We will have a picture of the toenail
Yes.
shot glass on our website,
Yep.
www.where'sfinishpodcast.com.
Check out our store. Check out our store. Check out
Yes.
our store. Buy our stuff.
We don't have weird stuff.
We should get some weird stuff. We're going to get stickers of your toenails.
No.
Yes.
No.
Good idea. I'll send you a
Oh,
logo.
man. That's great. I
No.
love this idea.
We got this.
Yes.
Oh
we're
my
going to make
gosh.
it happen.
I need a new sticker for my cup.
Yes. A toenail sticker. I freaking
You know,
love
you
it.
just need a piece of
WTF.
packing tape and a toenail. And then that's a toenail sticker. Just packing tape and a toenail. That's it.
You're not wrong.
God damn it.
Well, thanks again. And we will see you guys. We'll see you guys at Two Prairies
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks. All right.
Let's go.
I got a lot of bison.
Oh, we're
Okay.
going to Wisconsin. We're gonna go to the bakery.
Yeah. Yes. We're going to go to Gray Base.
Yeah.
So if somebody's coming to Florida, what is going to be the Florida food?
Florida food.
Nothing.
I don't
Key
know.
lime pie. I love my key lime
Yeah,
pie.
that's pretty good. Pearl's barbecue.
Barbecue.
What
Florida has good
about
barbecue.
boiled peanuts?
Boiled peanuts is definitely a southern thing.
Is it?
That's a Florida thing too. No, I actually am family friends with the owner of the world's largest producer of green peanuts, the Waldron family that live in Citra.
Oh, okay.
So they own Waldron Farms and they produce more green
What the
peanuts.
hell's a green peanut?
That's the type of peanut they use to make.
Pistachio.
So it's the type of peanut
No.
they use to make boiled peanuts.
So you have a green peanut. You can either roast the peanut and it turns into like an actual peanut, or you can boil it.
yeah,
So it's the raw peanut.
yeah.
Okay. Fair
There
enough.
they-
Like
they-
raw green tomato.
If you ever buy canned boiled peanuts, the peanuts are grown by Waldron Farms.
I have purchased a can of them. I've never been able to like get myself to eat them.
They're
I
good.
Just, I don't
They're
know.
good.
I like
Especially
going to
the
the guy.
Cajun
I like
ones.
going to the guy at the stand that's at the corner. by
Well,
the
we,
Walmart.
we used to have this big church function when I was a kid called Singing in the Pines, and there was this old church built like the 1880s or something like that. It's still there, etc. And it had a big field around it and a cemetery behind it. They built a stage out in the field, and they would park cars, and like 1,000 people would come, and they would sing. They had these old Southern gospel groups that would come in, and they would sing all weekend long, like all through the night. People just put their lawn chairs out there, and the Waldrons would donate the peanuts. And as kids, they would just always have boiled peanuts. I mean, just they cooked them all day, all night long. So we would just eat peanuts until we would pop. I mean, just so
That's
many,
the dream. That's the dream.
so many boiled peanuts.
Somebody's dream.
Oh my gosh. I have thought about buying boiled peanuts and then, shelling them all and then putting them in baggies so I could have them in like a drop bag or during an ultra. Cause like that would be the most ultimate thing. Easy to eat, nice and salty.
I like
but
them.
The work.
I like
is too
them when
much.
they're over boiled. So when the skin gets soft, and you could
It's
actually
real mush.
Yeah,
Listen,
like
I'm gonna
when
throw up,
could
you
eat-
guys. I
When you
fucking
can
hate
eat the
boiled
skin.
Fucking can't.
Well,
Never had them. I've never
Never
eaten.
had
Oh, the
Never had
texture.
them.
It's a
What?
texture thing for me. I just can't do it.
I love boiled peanuts.
I see them all the time. I never had them.
You should definitely get some.
You have to find somebody in like this sketchy,
Oh,
tent.
Palaka.
I would
Listen, the best pulled peanuts are on the side of the road. For
outside
sure.
of the road.
Yeah.
Shay's got one by her house.
So
The guy by my house, he accepts cards now, which is horrible for me.
there's a lady that sells them on the Across Florida 200 route right across the street from the Dollar General.
She wasn't there when I went there.
She
I
probably
wasn't there.
probably
when
was.
they were there. I went to the General Dollar twice. I was there multiple times. I never saw
Which
it.
Dollar General are we talking about?
The one right there by
Moss
the dam,
Bluff.
Moss Bluff.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, they had. She has good
Cruise
peanuts.
that.
Out on Highway 40 on your way to Daytona from here, there's a peanut stand that's really good too.
Oh, out by Barberville.
Yep.
We've been there.
Yep.
Barberville.
She's pretty
We went
good.
to Buc-ee's on our way home from across
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it was a madhouse because the credit card machines were down and they were only accepting cash.
Oh,
and
no.
it was like everybody
That's
was
like-
like
7,000 people in there. Like
They have
I'm like,
good
oh, we gotta
brisket.
get the fuck out of here.
They have good brisket.
Yeah, same.
Brisket
Get
on the
hell out- Get the
board.
hell out of there.
And I
I get
love
their fudge and their candied pecans
the
and jerky,
1,000 flavors
like,
of jerky.
Nuggets, the beaver nuggets.
Yeah, beaver nugs.
Oh, I did use my air fryer to make some bacon jerky after Scott gave me some the other night. It turns out really good.
I love my air fryer. That's
Yeah.
that's the device in my house.